That's loud. Check 1, 2. There we go. I'll blow everybody out of the
C2
line.
is dead.
We might have to share a mic.
C4 is dead. What we do is send it to it every time. We always have to know better. Check, check, 1, 2. All right. Is that one working? Oh, well. This isn't working. All right. Are we ready, Brother Baker?
We're ready.
We're starting exactly on time, right? Isn't that what we said? All right. Acts in Action curriculum. So this is something that has been on everybody's, several people that we know, our radar for a long time. We've known it was needed, but it's one of those things that we all just needed to push to actually get started and do it. And so we wanted a curriculum that was at its core apostolic. And there's apostolic curriculums out there.
Yeah.
We also wanted to be creative, super creative. And there's creative curriculums. We also wanted to be super engaging and interactive. But we couldn't find one that had all three. It was like, well, you had to kind of pick. So we came up with this, and we have a team of, is it 11 right now? 11 writers?
I think it's 10 or 11.
Or it may have, we added one or two. I don't know. I don't know where we're at, but it's about 11-ish writers that are writing from perspectives all across the nation. But it's exciting because we don't get our church's perspective. We don't get Brother Baker's church's perspective. We get all across the nation, these different people. And one person writes it, somebody else edits it. So it's really cool to, sometimes we're reading it like, that's the best idea ever. How come we've never done that?
Yeah, it's really collaborative, the process of writing, because we see, like Brother Booker's Sunday School and our church Sunday School in Washington is pretty similar. But we get people that are just totally different, have split up classrooms or smaller situations maybe, whatever. And so it's unique perspectives that I would fail to think about.
Yeah, that's a great point. Is part of the baseline for writing it is we wanted this to be able to use by one teacher with a few kids versus a team of hundreds with with a team of teachers. And so we had to be flexible to go through all these, and there's nothing that's going to be a perfect fit for anybody. So you have to tailor it to your needs, and so that's all explained in the intro. So creativity, hands-on learning, and a big one is response in the altar call. Every single lesson has that in there. It even has altar call songs. It has, this is how you lead into the lesson, or excuse me, the whole lesson should be funneling down to that altar call to prayer. And like, I think was it Brother Hodge that said sometimes it's easier to do than others. So, you know, some I would like to say that every time we have an altar call, it's a barn burner and kids pray through, but that's not the way it happens.
Yeah,
Sometimes
so
it's great.
At one time I was talking to, I think I told you the story, but I was talking to somebody, they were asking about our kids' church, our Sunday school. And they were asking for ideas and how we do it and segments, and so I was just kind of going through things. And I just almost in passing, like I wasn't focused on it, just almost in passing, one of the seconds was like, you know, opening and offering and altar call and object and he's like, wait, did you say altar call? And I was like, yeah, altar call. And they had a good Sunday school, dynamic Sunday school going, but he said, you mean you do altar call like in Sunday school? I said, yeah, every Sunday. I mean, there's sometimes when we have to end early or something, but every Sunday. And that it blew him away. And that's one of the things about this curriculum, and maybe everybody in here does altar call already, and that's great, but those are some of the things that we collectively, that group that we talked about, that we saw as this is so important, and so everything does funnel to that altar call, everything points to the altar call.
Absolutely. So we're heavy on object lessons and puppet shows, and we've all been